My dear students, good morning one and all. Now we are going to see an interesting topic, the various sources of acquisition of knowledge in schools. As a teacher, as a student teacher, even as a common man, everyone must know the meaning of the word education. Actually, education means the power of adaptation in ever-changing environment. In the words of Swami Vivekananda, every child in this world possesses internal energy naturally. Hence, the educational process should bring out the internal energy of the child from inner to outer, at the same time outer to inner. Keeping this idea in our mind, we have to see the schooling process. We have to remember that the home and nature, both the aspect plays a vital role in the child knowledge, because the child can have the chances to learn so many things from their home. The parents only teach them how to behave with others, how to wear dresses, how to have the food, like that. The nature also teaches so many things to the child about their surroundings. Similarly, the school or institution also plays a vital role in the child development. As far as the schooling process is considered, two aspects are important aspects. The first one is administrative side, the second one is educational side. In the administrative side, what actually happening is the headmaster or headmistress or the principal is controlling the teaching as well as the non-teaching staffs for the whole development of the institution. For example, constructing laboratory in the school, facilitating playground for the school for the students, or maintaining library in the school. For such activities is controlled by the head of the institution in a smooth and meaningful manner, so that the students can have the chances to see all these things from that administration. He also develop the knowledge how to manage or how to maintain certain things in our personal life, and also whenever they occupy a position in future. If we go for the next side, educational side, the textbook plays a vital role for the development of the knowledge among the students. The textbook actually prepared and supplied by the government. Actually, this is prepared by the subject experts for the students of various standard. The textbook comprises about all the information related to the topics with a neat diagram, circuits. Sometimes it involves mathematical calculations, equations, derivations, symbols, notations, etc. If the students go through the textbook, definitely they can acquire all the information and the form of knowledge from the textbook. So well structured textbook will be useful for the students to develop their knowledge. If we pass on to the another source, that is a teacher. Whatever the information which are presented in the textbook in clear manner with neat diagram and circuits, teacher only explaining all the information in illustrative manner by means of with suitable examples. Dear students, you know that ordinary teacher explains, good teacher demonstrates, and the excellent teacher always inspire the students. The excellent teachers try to bring out or try to bring the external world into the classroom. The teacher only clarify all the doubts to the students in the classroom itself. So he must be very resourceful. Then Dr. Rabindranath Tagore said that a teacher can never truly teach unless he is still learning himself. Similarly, a light can never light another unless it is continuous to flame. As a teacher, if you want to teach your students fluently, you must be well prepared. You are the answerable person. Whenever the student asks any doubts and clarification, you are in position. You should be in position to clear all the doubts which arises among the students in the classroom situation itself. Actually, the duty of the teacher is not only imparting the information related to subject matter to the students, but also he is expected to guide and counsel properly the students in a correct direction or right direction. He must prepare the students to solve his problem academically and personally. You must prepare the students. Actually, the teachers is not solve the problem, but he prepare the students to solve his problem himself. That is a correct explanation for the guidance and counseling. So the students make use of the teacher to acquire the knowledge as a source. Now we pass on to another resource, that library. We already discussed the subject matter clearly mentioned in the textbook. The textbook also prepared by the well defined experts with suitable examples. At the same time, if the students are having more interest towards a particular topic, they need more information. But the information in the textbook will be minimum. In that circumstances, the students must have the chances to refer various books in order to upgrade their knowledge towards a particular topic. So the library will help the students to give more information related to specific topic which is required by the students. Hence, as a teacher, first we must have the habit of referring books in the library. Then only our students will go to library to refer books to update or upgrade their knowledge regarding particular aspect. The same topic, but provided by various books, by various forms. Actually, what will happen is that the students can create new ideas. The creativity also will be developed among the students while they are referring books in the library only. So library plays a important role in the acquisition of knowledge among the students. Now we pass on to the laboratories. Most of the people thought that science is for laboratory. Actually, this is not a correct thing. The right thing is that the laboratory is only for science. This is a place where the students can have the opportunity to prove the scientific facts or truth through performing experiments. And also it is a place for the students as well as the teacher to develop their science environment, curiosity and inventiveness, through which the students can develop their skills in handling the apparatus and performing the experiments in correct way and arriving the correct results regarding the experiment and reporting the result to the teacher, and they have the chances to correct any mistakes they have committed during that of experiments. That laboratory environment make the individual to contribute more to the society, because we know that education has two process. The first form is process form, the second form is product form. Product form is memorization of all the laws, principles, calculations, derivations, procedures which are already invented by someone. So the memorization of all these things is not a place important, but the process form of the education plays important role, because in the process form only we can invent new things. So the laboratory only provides the students as well as the teacher to invent new things regarding this subject. So it is a very good resource for the students to develop their knowledge. Next we move on to another resource, that the computer laboratory. We are seeing the computer laboratory as a separate resource for here, because the reason is that we are moving towards the digitalization of education in India. In a traditional classroom, the student must go to the classroom and the teacher will wait for the students to teach. But in the case of digitalization age or digitalized age, the students can have the chance to access any information anywhere, anytime, anything from the scientific oriented information or scientific oriented instruments by means of technology surrounded things. So the technology helps the individual to access anything at any time. The computer laboratory in school provides the students how to operate the computer in a frequent manner, to connect with various sources, how to utilize the various applications in the computer. All these things will be given to the students in the computer laboratory itself. So the computer laboratory is an important source for the students to develop their knowledge, to communicate with other peoples in the out of the classroom or out of the school's campus. They will connect with the peoples who are in abroad with the help of the technology, web camera. So it makes the spread of education as ease one. So Now we are going to see the next source, that extracurricular activities in schools. It is not enough by acquiring knowledge through the structurized pattern of education, which through the textbook and the teachers and other things, the infrastructure facilities available in the school. They, they can also have the chance to acquire the more information knowledge through the extracurricular activities. So the extracurricular activities also will be practiced in the school more appropriate manner, through which also the students can develop their knowledge. For example, instructing students to join the science club, through which the teacher can allot scientific oriented activities or social science oriented activities, or even language related activities. Hence, the students can have the chances to complete the task which is given by the teacher, through which they can develop their knowledge. Then the teacher may give the chances to the students to arrange for exhibitions in the schools. The main purpose of arranging exhibitions or science fairs in the schools, actually it will motivate the students to improve their creativity. Every individual may have some speciality related to a particular concept. It will offer the students to show their excellence in various subjects. And the inter-school, inter-district students may participate in the exhibition. So there is a chances for interacting each other and sharing of ideas related to the subject, and or exploring the truth. Automatically the students get to develop related to knowledge. And also the teacher can arrange the field visit or educational excursions, through which the students get more chances to see the actual mechanism directly. Suppose the manufacturing of soap, how the cement or soaps manufactured. The students can have the chances to see these things directly when we have arranged field visit in our school. So that the extracurricular activities plays a vital role for the student to develop their knowledge, to update their knowledge regarding this subject. And also the co-curricular activities also plays a vital role. In school, we are having the practice of sports and games for the students, and also now we have the yoga center, yoga teacher and the music teacher for the students to relax the mind and make students' mind as peaceful and make them to concentrate for a longer time with the help of yoga, music and sports and games in the school. We know that a sound mind from the sound body. The body and the mind should cooperate to integrated together to acquire the knowledge. Then only the information acquired by the people should be retained or will be retained in the students' mind for a longer time. It will lead for a long-term memory of concept among the peoples. So the students have more resources in the schools in order to acquire the information by means of knowledge towards the various disciplines. So students are instructed to maximum utilize the resources in the schools. Then only they will be in position to invent new things, and they will contribute to the society, to the nation, for the economical development. So we have to contribute something to the society is a main goal of our schooling process. So my dear students, in this lesson we have discussed the various sources of acquisition of knowledge for the students in the school. A textbook, teacher, library, science laboratory, computer lab, yoga center, sports games, and we are also conducting certain cultural programs in our school. Through our culture, we are learning so many things. The students have the chances to know about our ancient people through our cultural programs. So the chances should to be provided for our students with respect of developing knowledge. So these things we have discussed in this video lesson. I hope that the video lesson will be useful for you to understand the sources of acquisition of knowledge in school for the students. I thank you one and all for your patient attention throughout my lesson. Once again, thank you.